Good day, Dr. Ruhaida. My name is Choi Dixon, matrix number 30432. Today our group, which is group 3, discuss about macroeconomic topic, unemployment. Unemployment is defined as individuals who age approximately between 50 and 64 years old, actively seeking for work but unable to gain employment despite being willing and able to work. Individuals who are not seeking for work, such as full-time students, retirees, or those discouraged from looking for work, are not included in unemployment statistics. Unemployment is the key indicator of economic health and market labor efficiency, indicates ability of the workers to generate income and contribute to the economic productivity. Unemployment occurs when imbalance between supply of labor and demand for the job in the market, provide limited job selection for a large volume of employees. Economics usually measure unemployment rate by dividing the number of unemployed people by the total number of people in the workforce. Unemployment are divided in 4 types, which is structural, frictional, cyclical, and voluntary unemployment. This graph shows unemployment statistic from the year 2014 to 2024. Unemployment rate at its lowest in the year of 2022. Causes of unemployment is due to the skills mismatch, which individuals' qualification does not align with the skills requirements, and business activities and layoffs have been reduced due to economic slowdown, lead to lower revenue and profits. Unemployment can lead to economic downturn, emotional unstable, family conflict, and political issues.
Malaysia records lower unemployment in February.
The statistic graph shows that the unemployment rate has been gradually decreases from year 2023 to year 2024. That's all for introduction. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Ju Jin and my matrix number is 3043392. Now I will continue to explain the type of unemployment. The first type of unemployment is structural unemployment. Structural unemployment comes about through a technological change in the economy structure in which labor market operated. Technological change can lead to the unemployment among the workers displaced from not longer needed. An example is a teaching job that requires relocation to China, but the worker cannot secure a work visa due to certain visa restriction. It can also happen when there is a technological change in their organization, such as workflow automation that display the need for the human labor. Next, we continue to the fractional unemployment. This type of unemployment is usually short-lived. It is also the least probability from an economic standpoint. Fractional unemployment occurs when people voluntarily change the job, and it is not an unhealthy thing because it is usually caused by workers trying to find a job that is more suitable for their skill. For the example, after a person leaves a company, it naturally takes time to find another job. Okay, we continue to the next another type of unemployment is cyclical unemployment. Cyclical unemployment is the variation in the number of unemployment workers for the economic upturn and downturn, such as two related to change in the oil prices and the unemployment rising during the recessionary period and decline during the period of the economic growth. This type of frictional with the business cycle increasing during recession and decreasing during expansion. It is a direct result of the reduced demand for goods and services during the economic downturn. The last type of unemployment is voluntary unemployment. Voluntary unemployment happens when a worker decides to leave a job because it is no longer financially compelling. This refers to the individual who choose not to work even the jobs are available, perhaps due to the factor like retirement, pursuing future education, or other personal reasons. An example is the worker whose take-home pay is less than he or her cost of living. And that's all for me.
My name is Lee Ming Yang.
Thank
my
you.
matrix number is 304416. The statistic unemployment rates in 2015 is 3.2%, increased by 0.3% from 2014. The key reason for the increase in unemployment are global economic slowdown and falling commodity prices. The government also introduced GST that increased business costs, leading to low vacancy and consumer spending slowdown. Ringgit Malaysia also fell over 20% against the US dollar. In 2016, the unemployment rate increased 0.3%, which is 3.5% from 2015. The rise of unemployment are due to continued weakness in global trade and commodity prices. Domestic economic slowdown is also one of the reasons that the unemployment rate increased. Many graduates were unemployed in low skill levels also. In 2017, Malaysia unemployment rate slightly declined from 3.5% to 3.4%. This reflects recovery driven by improved global trade and domestic policy. Stronger global demand and export recovery helps to decrease the unemployment rate. Next, oil price also got recovered and also helped Petronas and other oil-related jobs. Government also reintroduced flexible foreign labour quotas. In 2018, the unemployment rate further declined to 3.3%, a 0.1% decline from 2017. This is because the increase of investment from foreign, such as China, US, and Singapore. Other than that, the oil price also increased, supporting Petronas and other oil-related jobs. Government also tightened foreign labour regulation. In 2019, the unemployment rate in Malaysia remained the same as 2018, which is 3.3%. This is due to slowing economic growth. GDP in Malaysia decelerated to 4.3%. However, the export growth slowed to 1.7%. The US-China trade war also disturbed the unemployment rate. Malaysia, as an export of electronic and semiconductor, faced volatility due to supply chain shift. Manufacturing and services sectors adopt more automation, reducing low-skill jobs.
Hi, my name is Chu Xiong Lee. My number matrix is 304200. Now I will talk about the statistic unemployment rates in 2020 until 2024. In 2020, the unemployment rate is increased in 4.5%, increased by 1.2% from 2019. The causes is the COVID-19 outbreak was first discovered on November 2019 in Wuhan, China, which has spread all over the world. In Malaysia, strict lockdown under the Movement Control Order (MCO), which forced business to close, particularly in tourism, retail, and manufacturing. Many workers, especially in informal sectors, lost their job, while fresh graduates face hiring freeze. The government intervention, such as wage subsidy and job matching programs, helped mitigate the. In 2021, the unemployment rate is increased in 4.6%, which is increased by 0.1% from 2020, as some economic sectors are reopening, but the jobless may remain invalid due to lingering restraint and skill mismatch. Solution to the government in Malaysia to address labour market gaps is reskilling incentive. In 2022, the unemployment rate is decreased in 3.8%, decreased by 0.8% from 2021, following the shift into the phase of transition to endemic in April 2022. The business fully reopened, and also the number of persons outside labour force continued to decline with a reduction of 39.5 thousand persons to record 7.27 million persons. However, underemployment and young unemployment persist as. In 2023, the unemployment rate is decreased in 3.4%, which is decreased by 0.4% from 2022. This year is nearing the pre-pandemic levels, driven by robust domestic demand and investment. The structural issues like graduate unemployment and mismatch between the skill and industry need remain unresolved. In 2024, the unemployment rate is decreased in 3.3%, which is decreased by 0.1% from 2023. In this year, have the risks such as global economy uncertainty, automation, need for high-skilled jobs in the digital and green economy could shape future labour market trends. Overall, while Malaysia recovers from the pandemic, immediate short, long-term challenges in workforce quality and jobs creation continue to shape its unemployment.
Hi, my name is Lim Wei Kang and my metric number is 304418. Today I want to present about the cause of unemployment. First of all, the first cause is skills mismatch. This is a significant factor, particularly for young unemployment, is the mismatch between the skills possessed by job seekers and the skills demanded by employers. This can arise from outdated curricula in educational institutions that do not keep pace with the rapidly evolving needs of industry, especially in the digital age. For instance, there might be an oversupply of graduates in certain fields while employers struggle to find candidates with specific technical or soft skills. The lack of communication and cooperation between universities and corporations can exacerbate this issue, as university may not be fully aware of the specific skill that firms require. The second cause is the reduced business activity and layoff. During an economic slowdown, business often experience decreased demand for their goods and services. This can lead to lower revenue and profits. To cut costs and maintain viability, companies may resort to measures like hiring freeze and more drastically lay off of their existing workforce. This directly increases the number of unemployed individuals. As the result, the unemployment rate will increase and the worker will be fired.
Hello everyone, my name is Nurida Binti Muhammad Noor. My metric number is 304275. Now I'm gonna talk about the effect of unemployment. Unemployment has a wide range of serious effects on the economy, society, individuals, and even political stability. First of all, economy. For economy, when large number of people are unemployed, consumer spending decreased significantly. It's leading to lower business profit and slower national economic growth. Government are also forced to spend more on unemployment benefit and social support programs, which can strain public budget and lead to higher national debt. Next, social. On a social level, unemployment often causes higher poverty rates, worse social inequality, and can trigger a rise in crime as people struggle to meet their basic needs. It also affects community by increasing homelessness and putting more pressure on public health services. For individuals, the effects are deeply personal and damaging. Unemployment can lead to mental health issues such as depression, anxiety, and loss of confidence. Long-term unemployment also affects family relationships, causing stress, conflict, and sometimes leading to family breakdown. Lastly, politics. High unemployment can lead to public dissatisfaction with the government, increased protests, and demand for change. In several cases, it can even contribute to political instability and loss of trust in national leadership. Overall, unemployment not only harms individuals but weakens the social and economic fabric of an entire country. That's all for me. Thank you.
In conclusion, unemployment can deeply impact the country's economy into downturn situation and affect the sociality routine such as individual and government. Unemployment obstacles should early address the root causes and create effective solution. For example, investing in job creations and skill development in order to minimize the unemployment rate, which then lead to enhancement of the country progress and a prosperous future. Thank you.